Jesse, you are going to defend that RGL championship, but you know, I haven't seen you showing up for practice lately. You become a champ, and now you don't think you have to come to practice, so you need to do a practice match first. So let's bring out an opponent and warm him up.
Oh my goodness. Eaton sharp, that's Walter Eaton.
Indeed it is, and if this is what the coach refers to as a practice match, then I think Jesse Adler's in for a very long night.
Walter Eaton has not wrestled in about a year, but he is not somebody you want as a practice match, and no matter what, Adler still has to face Chappy after this match. Walter Eaton, one of the charter members of the All-Stars, former tag team champion with Roy Wilkins, and the coach is taking my headset.
Cecil, this is All-Star Takeover, and I'm taking over the commentary set because, Ethan, I heard Donald Trump hired you. He gave you a job tonight.
Indeed he is. He is a man of jobs, and he has put me at this table here tonight instead of Brad Stutts, and I feel that is the first step towards a very positive run here.
Absolutely, that was a great decision. I just missed him. I just got in the door. I was held up in traffic. There was a line waiting, and it took forever to get to the building. I didn't even get to see Mr. Trump. I mean,
it's a shame.
Did he talk about me at least while he was here?
Indeed he did. As a matter of fact, he mentioned something about you know, a pay raise for you and some potential challengers handpicked by you for Roy Wilkins sometimes in the future.
Oh, wait a minute. My phone's ringing now. Oh, stop. I got to take this phone call. Hey, let's find somebody grab Cecil.
I didn't want to hit that kid like that.
And thank you, Coach, for allowing me to do my job here. Is he really, you know, trying to push this whole Donald Trump thing?
Push what?
Forget it. We got a man you know very, very, very well in Jesse Adler there against one of a CWF original, one of the longest tenured members of this roster, and one of the hardest hitters.
Honestly, it's fun for me to watch. It'll be fun for me to watch because, as you well know, I've never liked Jesse Adler. So watching him get beat within an inch of his life by Walter Eaton would be very much fun for me. However, there is a certain confliction I feel where I don't know if I'm necessarily okay with the possibility of Chappy being RGL champion. That's a belt that I carried with pride and put on the mat, and I do not want Chappy sullying its legacy.
We might actually agree on something, Ethan Sharp. Oh, and Walter Eaton with those hard right hands. And Adler had the right idea. He went for 3 quick roll-ups. Couldn't get it done, but that's the right idea against a veteran like Eaton.
Absolutely. If you're Jesse Adler in this match, you want to end it as quickly as you possibly can.
Cross body! Oh.
For the very reason that you are working 2 matches tonight.
Oh, Eaton's a little too quick there. He baited him in and takes the arm over the rope. And as someone who's wrestled Adler probably more times than anybody, is there a glaring weakness that you've looked for in his game that maybe Eaton would look for tonight?
Primarily, it's the hair. He's grown it out so long that it's an easy target to grab and manipulate. You can throw him so many ways with the hair. So I would not be surprised if Eaton goes to his hair many times during this match.
All right, is there a legal strategy that you would have against Jesse Adler?
Well, it's all legal if no one sees you do it.
You know what, fair enough. I can't cast stones. But Walter Eaton, he seems to be really targeting that arm now, so he may have seen something that we didn't.
It's possible he may just be trying to take, you know, it requires a lot of upper body strength just to maneuver to climb the top rope and to execute springboards. He may just be trying to take his arm out so that he can't do those things.
Yeah, absolutely. It does make it very hard to spring and to climb those ropes if you don't have that extra arm for balance. But as we see from Adler, he is going to fight from underneath if he has to. He has a ton of heart. And Walter right back to that shoulder. Did you notice, and I'm pretty sure you did, being a strategist yourself, how he's positioning his right leg over that left arm of Adler on those covers?
Yep, trying to keep every part of him under his control at all times.
And you know he's not going to put a whole lot of force in that arm after it's been worked. And those right hands, he is wearing Adler out.
He is knocking the teeth out of this boy right now.
Aren't you two like the same age?
Actually, no. He's significantly younger than me.
What are you, like 48?
My age is irrelevant. It's not how old you are, it's how old you feel.
Well, in that case, yes, I'm a senior citizen. Walter Eaton now working that hammer lock. And he is this kind of a smart move with a guy like Walter who's kind of been on the shelf for several months. You don't want to exert more than you have to. Work smarter, not harder.
Absolutely, and if anyone would know anything about working smarter and not harder, it's me.
I heard you learned from some people about that. Some people around ringside, perhaps.
Oh, really?
Taught you some strategies. I've just heard things through the grapevine that you have friends in high places around here.
A few here and there. You know, money can buy a lot of things, even private training.
That would explain a lot as to how you're at ringside with me right now. Adler coming in hard with that elbow, and this is what he has to do, quicken that pace if he can.
This is absolutely not where Walter Eaton wants to be right now on the receiving end of Jesse Adler's speed, because if there's one thing this kid has in spades, it's speed. Absolutely there.
Divorce cord on that arm.
But if this match keeps going the way it is, one thing he will not have is a left arm.
No, Walter, I've always compared him to the Anderson brothers in the past. He will target that arm until there's nothing left of it. And you're right about that. There are very few on this roster. I can think of maybe one or two people who can match his speed.
I'm one of them, though. I did beat him twice, at least.
Well, you did hold that RGL title, and you won it from Jesse.
Oh my God.
I have been on the receiving end of that several times, and it will make your spleen fall out into your britches, if you know what I mean. And Walter Eaton still very deliberately going after that arm.
He's just toying with him right now. He has him in control and he knows it.
And what is he doing with the referee, Kane Justice? He's going to flirt with a DQ here. Or can he get DQ'd on All-Star TakeOver?
If he were to get disqualified, does it matter to him? Right now, his job is effectively, he's a hired hitman. He's trying to put Jesse Adler down so that Chappy can pick up the scraps, rather.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He has been called the designated hitter of the All-Stars, and he's doing exactly that right now. And he did just what you talked about earlier, got a handful of that hair.
If he's smart, he'll do it right now as he's got Jesse in that chin lock.
What I've seen guys do, and Walter's not above this, he may take some of that hair and get it into the breathing passage, the nose and the mouth. Especially in this rear chin lock, the referee can't really call something like that.
Excellent strategy employed by Eaton in that case, because if you can't breathe, you cannot fight.
Absolutely not, and Eaton's done a good job of keeping this crowd out of it too. Fans have not been able to wheel Adler on so far, and a nice forearm.
This may be their chance, though, and it may be his chance, too.
Oh, Walter baited him in there. No, Adler reversed it. Cover two, and oh, man, he almost had the upset.
That would be a huge win for Jesse Adler if he were to defeat Walter Eaton.
He's still trying to shake off the effects of all that arm work, trying to get this crowd behind him.
He's going to the top.
Yes, sir. I just saw the coach kind of encroach towards ringside. Oh, watch Chappy. Watch Chappy. Oh, no. Ooh, nasty spill on the outside, and Chappy, as usual, makes his presence felt. The coach provided the distraction. Now, this is right in front of the referee.
Chappy is a moron. He struck Jesse Adler. If Kane Justice had any say.
Yeah, with the lariat. Man, he waylaid him, and that's it. And Eaton, in his return, has beaten Jesse Adler.
He's warmed up. Let's get this next match going. Championship.
Oh,
wait,
no.
Are you serious?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Don't. It can't end like this.
Coach is telling him to go up.
Jesse Adler, if you lose to Chappy, I will kill you. If you lose that belt to Chappy, shame on you.
Oh, and Chappy, no water in the pool. Coach should have known better than to send him out there.
Absolutely. I mean,
Coach, your guys.
Walter did fine, but you may
Look behind you.
Look behind you.
Jesse Adler, he just pinned Chappy. The coach thought he had it all in the bag, but he just beat Chappy like it was nothing.
Chappy is nothing. What's the point?
The coach's plan did not work at all here. State of Chappy.
Rest in peace, Chapstick. Rest in peace.
Your winner, still RGL champion, Jesse Adler.